Let's talk about Lent because on Wednesday is the start of Lent. So, what would you
Right.
say to anyone who's watching our show right now who's like, you know what, this time, this Lent, I'm going to have a more meaningful Lent. I'm going to,
Yeah.
really use these 40 days to grow and walk closer to Jesus. What would you recommend they think about over the next couple days before it starts on Ash Wednesday this week?
Yeah, I love that question. So I think a lot of times, have you, Rachel, you know the term asceticism? Is that a
Yes,
phrase or
yes.
a term? So like ascetical practices, asceticism is things we typically associate with Lent. So that's, fasting, prayer, alms giving, those kind of things. But I was digging in deeply to the word asceticism. Asceticism comes from a Greek word, ascesis, which means training. And I think, okay, wait,
Mm,
what if I didn't have that sense of, okay, this Lent, I'm gonna be a little bit holier, a little, maybe a little nicer. I'm gonna, restrict my food or whatever the thing is. What if my mentality was this Lent, I'm gonna train. Like I'm
mm.
training for something. And I have you know the difference between like working out and training. Working out is good. I'm exercising. Training is I have a goal and I want to be able to finish a marathon. My goal is I want to do a triathlon. My goal is whatever the thing is. I think sometimes we walk into Lent without a goal, without a vision.
Right.
And the vision that the church gives us is, okay, at the end of this Lent, how can you and I look a little bit more like Christ? And
Mm,
so as I enter into Ash Wednesday and go throughout Lent, is okay, what's my training going to be? And it could be the sense that I really see that I'm really distracted. Like when I'm with people, I'm not really with people. Okay, so what could my training be? My training might be, okay, I'm going to get rid of some distractions. So maybe social media stuff, but also could be something like, okay, when I'm with someone, I am going to resolve to look them in the eye. I'm going to listen to them. I'm going to be where my feet are, kind of that kind of
yeah.
situation. I, I can realize that, oh, my heart isn't actually like Jesus. Well, how does my heart become like Christ's? Well, do I spend any time with him? So this
Right.
15 minutes a day that I'm praying isn't just because, it's good to pray, but it's because if I pray, my heart will become like his. If I spend
Right.
time with him, then I'll start to look like him. So training this Lent, I think, could be a good lens to look
I,
through.
I think it's a really, really good way to look at it. It's sort of like a Jesus boot camp, if you will.